Hello everyone, in today's video, Hannah's happy home is going on the road again, but this time my husband and I are going on a vacation to the beautiful Oregon coast to celebrate our 13th wedding anniversary. We left early in the morning to head to the airport to board our flight to Oregon. I'll be taking you along on this trip with us and giving you a tour of a gorgeous luxury coastal home in Oregon, and I'll be taking you along as we live at that house for a few days. 2 years ago, we explored the first half of the Oregon coast with our 3 little boys, and now on this trip to the coast, it's just Jalen and I, and we are excited to finish exploring the second half of the Oregon coast and just enjoy a few days of relaxation. After we landed at the little airport in North Bend, our first stop was Monkey Business Food Express to go. This was right on the docks and had some of the best fish we'd ever tasted, and the owners were also super friendly. We landed at noon and couldn't check into our house until 4, so we just were taking our time going down the coast towards Bandon, Oregon, where we were staying. And our first stop was Sunset Bay State Park, and then we went down to Shore Acres State Park and then Cape Arago State Park. These are just one right after the other. I would definitely recommend stopping here. There was also hundreds of seals out on the rocks, which was really neat to see. We saw some deer and also a lot of amazing coastal views. Hello everyone, we've made it to beautiful Bandon, Oregon, and we've been having an amazing trip here on the Oregon coast so far today, but our trip is about to get even better because we just arrived at our Wonder House. We are staying at Wonder Bandon Beach, and the views are just stunning. When we walked up to this house, we could not believe it. It is just breathtaking. The house itself is beautiful, so I can't wait to give you a tour of inside. And I've also teamed up with Wonder to give away a 4-night stay at a Wonder House to one of you. It's free to enter. Just click my link down below, and you can also get $250 off your stay at a Wonder House with my code Hannah's Happy Home. Okay, so let's walk inside. I'll give you a tour of the inside and then also the back patio. This home has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. We're up here on the bluff overlooking the beautiful Pacific coast. We have our own beach access, a fire pit, a hot tub. It is just such a peaceful and relaxing retreat. Okay, so right as soon as you walk in the front door, there is a little area over here to put your shoes and also a closet. You can hang up your coats, put your bags in here. And then we've got our Wonder slippers. Every home comes with robes and slippers. These homes always have like luxury hotel grade amenities. So now we'll walk over into the main area, and over here on this wall and this wall, you have got floor to ceiling glass windows because of this incredible view. Out this door is the back patio and the amazing view, and these doors slide all the way open, so I'm sure we're going to have these open the majority of the time that we're here at this house, just so we can hear the ocean, see out to all of this beauty. Out this door on the back patio, we have got some outdoor couches. There's a fire pit out here, and then if you take this trail down the hill, there's also a hot tub overlooking the ocean, which is just amazing. We cannot wait to walk down to the beach, get in the hot tub, sit out here and drink our coffee with the fire pit going. Just to show you how huge these glass doors are, they open up all the way down to here. Now we're in the large main area. You've got a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen. We're just always blown away every time we stay at a Wonder House, just the attention to detail. Wonder just always goes the extra mile to make their houses feel like a home away from home. This is the living room space. You've got a sectional here, coffee table. I love this leather rocking chair. And then this entire home has a speaker system, and the control panel for that is over on the kitchen counter. I'll show you that here in a second. You can control if you want to just have the music in one room or a couple rooms or the entire house. When we stayed in the last Wonder House, we just always had music going all the time in the background. On this back wall in the living room, they have these large floating shelves, and I love how they brought the outdoors inside with all of these different types of driftwood. And I feel like they also kept the decor a little bit minimal in here while still making it feel elevated. And I think that's just to not take away from this incredible view that you have on this side of the house. So in between the living room and the kitchen, you have your dining room space. They've got a large fan here in the ceiling. And then this is a really cool wood table. They did like an epoxy over top. Right beside the dining room is the kitchen island. I love this beautiful black countertop, and this is a waterfall countertop. After we left the airport, we did do a pickup of some groceries because we plan to eat most of our meals here at the home. Right here is the little control hub for the home. You've got like the hot tub instructions, the remotes over here, and then you've got the control panel for the music. I love the size of this kitchen, the darker cabinetry paired with these countertops. The kitchen's stocked with everything that we need. We've got plates and cups and silverware, appliances, seasonings. There is a little coffee station over here with an espresso machine, and then this drawer has all of the pods that we need and the teas and everything. And Wander Homes always have a welcome basket that's full of snacks for us to enjoy, and also a little welcome card. Okay, so now we'll walk out of the main area and into the first bedroom. This is such a beautiful, calming bedroom, and the bed is facing the ocean view. Of course, you've got floor to almost the ceiling windows. We can open the bottom half of these windows so we can go to sleep at night listening to the sound of the ocean. And then in each of these bedrooms, they have this awesome workstation, which I'm going to be using tomorrow morning because I do need to post a YouTube video. And then you have the bed, which is so comfortable. Wander always has amazing mattresses and pillows and bedding. On this wall, they've got the same dark wood cabinetry as the kitchen, and this is your closet space. So plenty of room in here. They've even got drawers. I'm really loving this dark espresso wood. And there is two cozy matching robes in this bathroom. These are the type of amenities that you usually get at a luxury hotel. And I also didn't bother bringing any body wash, shampoo, anything like that, because this home comes with those items. It also comes with 2 dental kits, 2 loofahs, 2 sewing kits, and 2 vanity kits. And you have a big window that of course has a beautiful view of the ocean. I love the floor that they have in this bathroom. It looks like a really pretty black tile with a skinny white vein, but yet it is all one solid piece. When you step out here in the hallway, there is this gorgeous huge window at the end of the hallway that looks out to the ocean. So all the way at the end of this hallway, there is another bedroom and another bathroom. Love that all the doors for the bedrooms and the bathrooms are these large, heavy-duty pocket doors. For reference, you can see just how huge this bedroom is, and then it has a huge window on this end that of course has an amazing ocean view. And here you have the second bathroom in this home. Another beautiful floating vanity in this bathroom with lots of storage. I love these glass panels that they did for the showers instead of like a sliding shower door. This is so much easier to clean. So now the last thing I want to show you in this home is the garage and workout area. There's also a sauna out there. When we have the music going in the entire house, you can even have it going out here in the garage as well. They have got a Peloton, there's a treadmill in here, the sauna, a rowing machine, and then you can also park 1 car in this garage as well. Jalen's been very curious to know what is inside this blue bag. Yeah, they've got a pack and play and a crib if you come here with your baby. And that's the entire house. You guys are standing in the laundry room right now, but that is it. This house is right around 2,000 square feet. It feels bigger than that though. I think it's just these high ceilings, the open concept. It is an absolute dream to be able to stay in this home for our 13th anniversary. This is a pretty special anniversary this year, just after everything that's happened, and I'm just feeling really extra grateful this year that we get to celebrate another anniversary together. And what a dream location to be able to celebrate at. We're here on the beautiful Oregon coast. The Oregon coast is definitely up there with one of our top favorite places in the United States. Before we end this tour, I wanted to remind you that you could enter their giveaway to win a 4-night stay at a Wander House. Just click my link down below to enter that giveaway. And then you can also use my code Hannah's Happy Home to get $250 off your next Wander booking. What an amazing spot to eat our supper. We had the music going and listening to the sound of the ocean. It was such a beautiful evening. After supper, we sat by the fire for a little while, and then we headed down to the ocean to just sit on the beach, soak it all in, and take a short walk on the beach. Bandon Beach has some amazing sunsets, and we had an even better sunset the next night when we were on our horseback ride. Stay tuned for that here in a couple minutes. I spent a few minutes doing some work on this morning, posting a YouTube video, and I love that Wander Homes have these state-of-the-art workstations, and Wander Homes always have high-speed internet. It is a beautiful morning. I just made us both some coffee. We're going to sit out on the back deck and watch the beautiful sunrise over the ocean. We just finished our coffee and we want to walk down to the beach and take a look at some of these rocks, and then we'll come back and eat breakfast before we head out for the day. But just planning to have a relaxing day today, probably spend most of the day at the house and just kind of stick around the Bandon area and explore the little town and the different places that there are to see. I know there's a lighthouse down the road here that we want to go and check out. So really looking forward to the day today. Really hard to leave this house, but we are going to head out for a couple hours, do some exploring in the area, go walk through the little town, grab a coffee. We want to go down to the scenic viewpoint, and we also have a horseback ride tour scheduled for this evening, so we're really excited for that. We'll take you along with us. We have now seen the entire Oregon coast, and after this trip we would say that Bandon is our favorite town along the Oregon coast. Not only is it such a neat little town, but the beach here is just so beautiful with all of these rock stacks, and the beach goes for miles. There's caves. It's just an amazing place to stay. After we visited the lighthouse, we headed to walk the street of Old Bandon, which has so many neat shops. So we're back at the house. That was really fun, and the coffee was amazing. Now we're gonna have some lunch, and I'm just going to heat up the leftover steak from last night. Last night I had cut it up into small pieces and put it in the fridge. So I'll heat that up on the stove and then mix up a salad mix that I got at the grocery store. Jalen's up taking a nap at the house, and I ran down to the beach to do a little bit of exploring, to go running along the water. So now starts one of the best evenings of my life, and that was a sunset horseback ride on the beach. This has always been on my bucket list. It was like a dream. It was so magical. The sunset was amazing. One of the owners of Bandon Riding Stables took just Jalen and I out to the beach, so it was just the three of us, and he took us on a 2-hour horseback ride down the beach. We went around the big rock stacks and walked out into the water. We loved every second of it. Jalen grew up riding horses as well. He loves to ride horses. We were a little worried about his back. It was hurting a bit at first, but then the pain went away. He really enjoyed it, and we could not stop smiling the entire time. It was just amazing. If you come to Bandon Beach, check out Bandon Riding Stables. They are awesome. It's an unforgettable experience for sure. ready to head out for the day, and today's outfit is just this comfy t-shirt dress, and then I'm going to pair it with either a denim jacket or this gray hoodie. It is cloudy today and pretty cool and breezy, so I'm definitely going to need a jacket. We are excited to go and finish exploring the rest of the Oregon coast. We're planning to drive all the way down to the border of California. We've got quite a few different stops we want to make along the way. It should just be a full day of exploring. First off, we are going to grab some coffee here in Bandon and then hit the road. So what's nice is that it's only about an hour and 30 minutes from Bandon all the way to the border of California. It did take us several hours just because we had so many stops along the way. There is so many beautiful places to see between Bandon and California. And our first stop was Port Orford. We drove out to the heads, and on this morning it was so windy and cold out at this point. There was a lighthouse and some really awesome rock stacks, but we didn't stay here very long just because it was so windy. We just pulled off along the road here at Battle Rock City Park. It is beautiful. You can go down the steps and walk the beach. There's some massive rocks down there in the water, and there's fog coming off of the ocean. It is just beautiful. The rugged Oregon coast is breathtaking, and every time we drive around a corner and see a view like this, we just couldn't believe it. There is so many beautiful places in this world, and to get to explore and see God's beautiful creation is such a blessing. After what Jalen went through this year, it gave us a new appreciation for everything. Getting to travel again together and see new places, the fact that he can still walk. It was a struggle on some of these hikes for him, so we just kept the hikes pretty short and we didn't do a ton of walking, but he is walking around with me. We are just feeling very grateful. So this whole area was the Samuel H. Boardman State Scenic Corridor, and there's a natural bridges viewpoint and also a secret beach, which we were able to find the trail to. I don't think it's very secret anymore. It was definitely one of our favorite spots. We would highly recommend. Just so beautiful. There was quite a bit of fog, but thankfully most of it lifted after a little while and we were still able to see everything. If you're in this area and you type Secret Beach into Apple Maps, it won't come up, but it will come up in Google Maps. It's a little parking lot right along the road and you'll take the trail to the right. That was such a beautiful spot, and now we are picking our way back up the hill. The trail isn't too bad, but it is pretty steep going back up. before we make breakfast and we have to start packing up and getting ready to go, I want to do one last walk down on the beach. It's a foggy, cloudy, chilly morning, but the brisk air feels really good. And the tide is way out this morning, so I'll be able to walk out quite a bit further. And I'm going to go explore the rock out there. Maybe go for a quick run before we have breakfast. Okay, so back from my walk on the beach, it was amazing, perfect way to start the day. I just got ready. This skirt is from Inherit Clothing Co. A lot of my outfits have been from there. I'll put the link down below. I also have a coupon code for them as well. We sadly have to check out of this house here in 2 hours. Out of all the trips we've taken, I might be the most sad to leave this house. It has been so magical and such a blessing to stay here with this view. We just have sat out here on this back deck for hours. Jalen just said all good things must come to an end, and that is true. We miss our kids. We are ready to get back home to them. Jalen is going to make some pancakes for breakfast while I clean up a little bit and start packing. The awesome thing about these Wander homes is that you don't have to clean up, but I do want to pick up a little bit. I just can't leave the house a mess. I want to at least stick some dishes in the dishwasher, clear off the countertop. So yeah, we're just going to soak in our last 2 hours here at this house. Our flight doesn't leave until 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we're flying out of North Bend Airport, which is a very tiny airport, so we don't have to get there super early. So we do have quite a few more hours that we can spend exploring here on the Oregon coast. We're going to head north today, see a couple more places, maybe grab some lunch somewhere, and then head over to the airport at about 1 o'clock. This looks amazing. Breakfast with a view. Okay, so we've got our bags packed. We are getting ready to leave, and I wanted to ask you, what was your favorite part? That was my favorite part too, just getting to have this time together and enjoying the beautiful Oregon coast. Other caves over here as well. This one goes right through on the beach. The other one was over there in that large rock, and then there's a second cave over here to the left. We had a hard time leaving the Bandon area. There was a couple more places we wanted to see, so we went down on this beach area, which we hadn't walked on yet. We had just ridden horses down here, and then I went into a few shops. I found this ring in a boutique. We went into like this farmer's market area, and then after grabbing coffees at Tin Cup Coffee there in Bandon, we started making our way up towards the North Bend Airport. There is a lot of logging in this area, and we drove past this huge pile of wood shavings. We pulled off for a little while and was watching them dump the trucks of shavings onto the pile. I hope you enjoyed seeing a few highlights of our trip to the Oregon coast for our 13th wedding anniversary. Thank you each so much for watching. Click my link down below to go and check out all of the amazing homes on Wander, and use my coupon code Hannah's Happy Home to get $250 off your next Wander booking. I will see you next week in a new video. Bye!